Hi guys, Agrippa Maxenius here, coming at you with another Crusader Kings 2 tutorial, and this one's going to focus mainly on republics and the mechanics of republics. If you guys take a look here at my Republic of Genoa, it's pretty impressive. I've actually taken quite a lot of land here, almost all in northern Italy, and I am the Serene Doge Barnabo of Genoa here, from the family Doria. I've been basically the Serene Doge for hundreds of years. As you guys can see, my family crest, the Doria crest, here on the right. But I want to give you guys some pointers on basically how to run a republic, what to do, etc. Now, first things first, you want to go straight to the elective panel, and that's the far right panel. All right, go to the upper left of your screen, the far right panel, the last one next to the cross. You want to open that up, and that's going to show you your campaign fund, as well as the other families within your republic that you're going to be supporting in the election. Now, as you can see, the guy next to, right here, the first guy with the actual crown next to his face, or his portrait, I should say, is my son. And as you can see, his respect level is quite high, not because of his age, but because of the amount of money that I've actually put into this campaign. And I've only gotten that much money through all of the trading, etc., that I've done with this Merchant Republic. So he's probably going to be the next electorate. But if he dies, I have to start a whole new campaign fund. All the funds go away. And there are these other families, Grimaldi, Spinola, and Briazzo Fieschi. Now, the thing is, these families work for me, just like a vassal would if you were a king. The difference is that they get to vote on every single time a ruler dies, they vote on a new ruler, sort of like elective, but a bit different because these patrician families have a tremendous amount of power in the merchant world. And as you guys can see right here, this is another very important thing about running a merchant republic, guys. This right here is your palace. Now, this is the building underneath your portrait when you go to the actual republic screen. Now, you may think this doesn't do anything, but you'd be very wrong. You want to click that, and as you can see, I've actually purchased everything for my palace, but this will basically be totally black with everything will be open to purchase, and you want to buy this stuff as soon as possible. As you can see, the Grand Palace itself increases my tax income by 26, increases my levy size by 100%. You can't get that any better than that. The armory adds heavy infantry, pikemen, etc. Now, there is a transition period when you are not the Serene Doge. For instance, what happens if I lose this next campaign? That's okay. This green will, of course, disappear, but in this case, I actually happen to own a duchy, so I would keep Lombardy, Monferro, and Saluzzo. Even if I didn't own a duchy, I would become something called a patrician, in which basically we would just be trying to be elected for the next term. You don't necessarily have to own any land to actually be in a merchant republic. That's right, guys. You can actually be a republic, a merchant republic, and not own any land at all. Although eventually you want to get to that Serene Doge position. Another thing you want to do is take a look at these docks that you have. Now, one huge part about running an actual republic is being able to control the trade routes around Europe. Now, we are the Genoese, and I want to just show you real quickly. You want to go to the button over here called Republic Trade Zones. The shortcut key is G. You click that, and as you can see, Genoa is doing pretty good. We have a lot of holdings here in Northern Africa, a lot of holdings here in Spain and Portugal, but unfortunately, the Venetians are doing pretty well in Greece, Italy, etc. So that's going to be quite a problem. We want to overcome that. Now, the great thing is, in merchant republics, one of the most important wars you can have is trade wars. Now, for example, I'll go here to Pizza, which is another merchant republic, and I'll show you the options that I have to declare war here. And as you can see, I could claim Sardinia, I could claim Corsica. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking seize Trapani trade post, seize the city of Melfi, seize Gabe's trade post. It's all about seizing. And with these merchant republics, you're going to have a tremendous amount of money coming in. Probably more money than you guys have ever seen before, unless you've played with Vikings and been raiding. And you want to be seizing these trade posts. And eventually, your goal as a merchant republic is to take over the entire Mediterranean Ocean, all of it under the name of your own Republican family. So that's the way you basically run this, guys. It's not at all similar to running a kingdom or anything like that. The child that you have, your sons, daughters, etc., are not necessarily going to be your heirs. As you guys can see, Adelmio Doria here is actually not my son at all. He's just a kinsman. He is of my family dynasty, but that's about it. And another great thing about republics I want to let you guys know is that you can right-click, you can go into decisions, and you can actually select your heir, no matter who he is. So that heir will eventually become the candidate for your next Republican election. And don't forget to go here to click on these buttons over here underneath your palace, and don't forget to build up your trade posts, because as you guys can see, you can actually upgrade your trade posts a bit. For instance, I can add a garrison here in the trade post of Canarius. You want to be doing that all the time. And be careful of other merchant republics, because they're going to be trying to take your trade post almost all game as soon as you become elected. So I hope that wraps up and helps you guys understand the idea behind republics in Crusader Kings 2. Please post in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Has this helped? Has it not? And I always appreciate that. Thanks so much, guys, and take care.